What's up, YouTube? Jeff from the Graph Life. Got another video. I'm going to do a TTM video because I have a ton. They just keep coming in. I have more to send out tomorrow. So hopefully they just keep coming in. But I need to start making videos to put them away. They just kind of keep stacking up. Completely wrong about this. I only sold 2 cards out of the 24 in the box, and I got $26 already. So it's definitely worth it. At least that box was. Am I going to buy another one? Still probably not. I got the cards that I wanted out of it. But I do think it's worth it, the $29.99 price tag. I only sold the 2 cards, like I said, and I'm up to $26. So I'm only down $3.99. If that's the case, if I don't even sell the rest, don't care. It was definitely worth the money. But anyway, gonna show off some mail. First off, this is coming from Caleb, from Caleb's Cards. He's always sending me stuff, and he doesn't have to. Let's see, we have another envelope inside the envelope. Always sending stuff, though. Way too generous. I definitely got to get something else out to you. So it's a thank you card. It says, "Hey, Jeff, thanks for joining in on the BOTD contest." BOTD, I can't think. Battle of the Decades contest. It was fun having you. Always fun, dude. It took me a minute there. Yeah, Battle of the Decades. And he sent me some cards, and it looks like a pack. Sweet. I mean, you don't have to do this. He sends me stuff all the time. I'm going to have to send him some things in return. Great guy in the community. If you're not subscribed to him, definitely subscribe to him, Caleb's Cards. So we have a Shane Raleigh autograph, which is awesome. I don't have him in my collection yet. And a pack of 91-92 Upper Deck NHL cards. That's going to stay unopened. I'm going to put that in my unopened collection because I'm weird like that. I don't have that one yet. So we're going to keep that one unopened. But thanks again. And I'm definitely going to send you something that's been sitting around for a while. I've been kind of behind on things. Next up, I guess we'll do, this one's coming from Creighton. This is one of the very few email successes that I've had this year. Greg McDermott does not have cards, so I asked for a business card. That'll go to my family tree collection. He is Doug McDermott's father. So glad to add that to the collection. Then this one here, this is pretty cool. I saw a TikTok video that the mud that's used on to rub down the baseballs throughout baseball, minor leagues and major leagues, is provided by one guy. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I looked him up. I didn't know that he had his own cards. I just, thought, hey, is there a way to contact you? Do you have business cards? That's what I had asked for. And he's a Phillies fan because he's from New Jersey. This is Jim Bintliff. He has now and Ginter. He sent me that. So that was through email, technically. I looked up his contact info, and he sent me that, which was awesome. Never knew he had cards. So always look things up first. Do your homework, and it works out. Usually for the better. Next up, we have Louisville, Kentucky. Signing 3 of 3. Former Red Baron and Philly, Anthony Shoemaker. I think this last one's that's a Reading card, Reading Phillies card. So awesome to add those to the collection. Shoemaker, I don't remember seeing him pitch, but I do remember when I got that card, I wanted to get it signed, but pitchers for some reason back then were tough to get. I don't know why. I never was able to get that many of the pitchers. Next up, we're coming from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Signing 2 of 2. This is another guy I've been meaning to send to. One got kind of smeared, but 2 of 2, Russ Johnson. That one got kind of, as you can see there, the Astros card got a little bit smeared, but no big deal. I've had those laying around for a while, in a stack, saying, I'll send them out, and I haven't. Finally got around to it, and I'm glad I did. That took just about 7 days. I think it might have been 5. It was very quick return. Next up, we have Tulsa, Oklahoma. Signing 2 of 2, and then, of course, I found a third card actually after I got them back. But David Alexander, former center in the NFL for the Philadelphia Eagles. Basically, what I've been doing is just going through random stacks of cards and seeing if there's an address to send them out. These got damaged. So this is coming from Raleigh, North Carolina. Look how damaged these got. Look at this. Oh, yeah. You can see the creases. They got damaged pretty good, but still going into the collection. No big deal. Signing 3 of 3, Mr. Curtis Strange. I've had a lot of good success with golf. Most of the golfers that I've sent to, here's another one coming up. So this one's from Nashville, Tennessee. Again, 3 of 3. Got a little bit bent, but not that bad. Like at the top corner there and there. But Kenny Perry, signed 3 of 3. Golfers, for some reason, I've had really good success with. This one is coming from parts unknown. We have no idea where that's coming from. No postmark. But again, a 3 of 3 success. This is from, I believe, former baseball player now with the Phillies. But I had all these Reading team sets because they always put out like 8 team sets of Adam Hazley. He signed 3 of 3. Great signer in person as well. This one took a while. This was out for almost a year, coming from Phoenix, Arizona. Personalized to me, Mr. Vinny Del Negro. That was out for a long time. I would say almost a year on that one. I'd have one other TTM out to Phoenix, so if I do get that one back, it's going to be a custom. Hopefully I do. That's what I thought it was. But nope, Vinny Del Negro, glad to add him to the collection. Next we have San Bernardino, California. This is a 4 of 4, which is my max that I'll send. But I needed one for the Jeff collection, one for the Red Barons collection, one for the Phillies collection, and then I only had a 4th one. But this is Jeff Grotwald signing the Phillies collection, the Red Barons collection, the Jeff collection, and then, I guess it doesn't matter which way I split it up, but happy to get them back. This one was kind of funny. This is how it came back. It was only sealed this much, and yet no damage done. Nothing was lost. This one's also a 4 of 4. This is coming from Cincinnati, Ohio. A 4 of 4, Mr. Mark Lewis. Never wrote to him before. This is another thing. Like, all these cards were just sitting there like, hey, send these. And finally I got around to it. I don't know if you guys do that. Let me know. But I always seem to have a stack, and then if I get to him, I get to him. This one's coming from South Suburban, Illinois. I was hoping to get a business card from him, but wasn't able to. But signed a 3 of 3, Mr. Jerry Reisdorf, the owner of the Bulls. That's kind of hard to see, but he did sign it right there. This one's even harder to see because he signed it down on the bottom. He also owns the White Sox. He signed that, and you can see that pretty good. So happy to add him. I know a lot of people have gotten the business card from him. I was kind of hoping to, but no big deal. Signing 3 of 3, I will take it. Next up, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Louisiana, actually, this is the second one. I think there's a third one coming in. But it's 3 of 3 from Mr. Stanley Roberts. I wrote to him before, found more cards, and said, you know what, I'm going to send those out. Next up, really good signer. I believe he's the voice, or he works in the front office, or maybe the broadcast booth. I always seem to get it mixed up. But the father of Ben Grieve, this is Tom Grieve, coming from North Texas. And he signed 3 of 3. Love how the vintage come out. Great signer. So if you have any cards of him, definitely send those out. Another one coming from North Texas. I've gotten him before. He's a good TTM signer, but I had these Syracuse team set cards. Decided to send them out. 3 of 3 from Benny DiStefano. Again, had them laying around, and that's my goal. I just want to get as many cards signed that I have sitting around. Here's the other Louisiana. This one's from Shreveport. 2 of 2 from College World Series hero Warren Morris. Funny story about this card. I actually ordered a bunch of Penn State. Now, obviously, this is Louisiana State. They messed up, and they sent me a bunch of Louisiana State. I said, hey, do you want me to send them back? They said, oh, no, we messed up. They're yours. So now I have to try and find a way to use 9 of those. I don't know. I have 8 more, so we'll see what happens. This one's coming from Grand Junction. I can't really read that, but Grand Junction. 3 of 3 in the faded Sharpie, Mr. Paul Gruber. Not the best of markers, but a success all the same. This next one is for the Phillies and Red Barons collection, coming from Sacramento, California. Sign of 3 of 3, Mr. Rick Shue. So happy to add him. First time writing to him. Again, another one that was in that stack, which is dwindling down. And the last one from San Bernardino, California. Also a former Red Baron, but he didn't have any Red Barons cards. And I didn't have any more logo cards. So I just sent the 3 cards I had. Mr. Spike Lundberg. He was a fan favorite, I think just because of his name, Spike. You know, at least for me, as a kid growing up, I thought he was the coolest guy ever because his name was Spike. But anyway, 3 of 3. That one took just about 2 weeks. All these, except for Vinny Del Negro, were under a month. He was almost a year. So thanks for watching. I have the Red Sox hat on because I'm going to go graph the Woo Sox after this, and I'll have an in-person recap probably next video. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.